Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Clara Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. After an almost 10-year hiatus in leading yoga and wellness retreats on island and off, I was guided to Retidian Eco Beach Resort in 2019 by a friend who thought it would be the perfect yoga resort retreat, and it was. I immediately fell in love with the resort and cooperatively worked together with the owners and their team in bringing about the first SOULCATION Guam. We held retreats spanning from 2 to 3 day weekends to a full 6-day glamping week, co-facilitated by amazing local yoga and wellness practitioners, as well as visiting co-facilitators who offered special classes and activities in everything from Ayurveda, Iyengar yoga, Kundalini yoga, capoeira, raw food plant-based chef, and holistic nutritionist. After a few years in that high-frequency setting in the northern quadrant of the island, I decided to take SOULCATION down south to Maleso and Inarajan. Interestingly, the first yoga retreat I held over 15 years ago was at the Inarajan Garden House, not long after our first off-island retreat at the farm at San Benito in the Philippines and the Coconut Village in Rota. Much has changed over the last decade, and most especially over the past few years. And after most recent visit to the farm in the Philippines, I was made aware just how much has changed not only for myself and our island, but also abroad in regards to wellness industry and specifically wellness resorts and retreats. You'll find that there is much more focus on the mental, emotional, psychological aspects of health and wellness. Although the COVID era has ended for the most part, and we are no longer seeing the magnitude of physical ailments, we are still seeing the toll those years have taken, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and psychologically. Many are still dealing with the repercussions of mass fear and hypervigilance, and many are still seeking tools for self-care and holistic well-being. Granted, you cannot separate those aspects of ourselves, the mind, the body, the psyche, and the spirit, and accordingly, you cannot separate the health and well-being of each. The stresses of our mind will directly affect the stresses in our body, and vice versa. This is why taking a holistic approach is always ideal. This brings me to Synergy SOULCATION2025. This 3-day yoga and wellness staycation from April 11 to April 13 is sure to provide not only the healing elements of yoga and meditation, but also activities, guidance, and support from a professionally trained and experienced mind-body coach and counselor.
My name is Reina Calvo. I am a counselor, coach, and yoga teacher. And what I'll be offering are tools from the Center for Mind-Body Medicine. All these modules are designed by Dr. James Gordon, who wrote the amazing book Unstuck. And some of it entails utilizing art, narrative writing, meditation, breath work, guided imagery, and so much more, and yoga and good food. So I hope you'll join me and Claire Calvo, who was also facilitating. Hope you'll join us. It's going to be loads of fun.
With over 20 years of experience in our respective fields, my sister Rena and I are excited to join forces in providing a weekend of mind-body activities, yoga, meditation, power breathing, chakra aligning, and so much more. The amazing kitchen alchemist Jenny Chargaloff-Kaufman, who is the founder and owner of Fuuna Cultures and former vegan whole food shop Into Something Good, will be providing her nutritious and delicious plant-based cuisine for all the meals during the retreat, which will surely nourish and nurture the body and soul. So take a weekend to yourself for holistic healing, rest, and relaxation, all conveniently offered just minutes away from home at the tranquil and exquisite Hotel Nico Guam. Remember, the better we show up for ourselves, the better we show up for those around us and for the world. Give yourself a break, give yourself the gift of SOULCATION. For more information, please visit synergyguam.com and go to the promo page, or you can go directly to guamtime.net, Synergy SOULCATION25. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time on your Weekly Renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.